Few games have had such an impact that they have been re-released in various ways over the years. Not only is the Oregon Trail a popular game, but it has also produced a slew of memes that have made their way into popular culture. The Oregon Trail games usually have you controlling a party or family as they travel down the Oregon Trail. Players can manage supplies, relationships, their cart, and animals in the games while attempting to survive in the perilous open world. Even the 1971 original is worth a try, despite the fact that there are many distinct variants. Desperados III was a welcome change of pace from the regular Western-style games when it was released in 2020. Desperados III is a tactical game, rather than the typical first- or third-person shooter, in which a macho cowboy explores an open universe. Instead of participating in theatrical shootouts, the game allows you to deal with foes with more stealth and prudence. It's even feasible to get through the majority of the game without killing any adversaries. Desperados III is widely regarded as a game that is well worth playing. This game has been described as XCOM with cowboys by several gamers, and that description isn't far off the mark. While the game does not attempt to recreate a hyper-realistic portrayal of the Wild West, it does play in the same vein as the XCOM games. While gamers who prefer a more tactical approach to their games will enjoy the gameplay, they should be prepared for a bizarre cowboy experience filled with demonic creatures. Fans of the genre may wish to look for some of the game's distinctive mechanics. West of Loathing is the name of one of the craziest Western games ever released. Many players may be turned off by the game's basic art design before even giving it a try, but they'd be losing out on a unique experience. The game is actually a turn-based RPG with plenty of charm and depth, rather than the kind of point-and-click game that the art style may suggest. West of Loathing is an excellent game to play if you appreciate a lot of comedy in your games. Wild Guns is the best game in the genre for aficionados of old-school shooting gallery games. The game combines Wild West motifs with more sci-fi ideas to give players unique foes to shoot down. The player can play as one of two characters and progress through 6 interesting levels. The exciting difference is that instead of a basic reticle on the screen, players must concentrate on battling foes while avoiding harm to their player character. It may appear simple, but mastering it can be difficult. Sunset Riders was one of many superb shoot-'em-ups available for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, but few were as good as it. Some players have stated that the home console version is preferable than the arcade version. Players can choose from one of 4 characters and traverse through brief stages blasting away at any opponent they come across. As the game develops, the player will face off against enemies, ride horses, and rescue damsels in distress while on the search for the most infamous bounties in the West. While the Red Dead Redemption series is already well known, many fans of the genre were disappointed with its debut installment, Red Dead Revolver. The game follows a man on a quest for retribution rather than a moving story about a family man attempting to do the right thing by his family. Red Harlow, a bounty hunter on the American frontier, is on a mission to uncover the persons responsible for his parents' deaths. While aficionados of the series will recognize the gameplay, it's evident that the mechanics haven't yet been mastered in this installment. With their 2010 game Red Dead Redemption, Rockstar Games gave fans a figure they'll likely never forget in John Marston. Almost every gamer knows everything there is to know about the classic franchise at this point. The player assumes control of John Marston as he pursues his former gang members in order to bring them to justice and protect his family. Fans were drawn in by the expansive open world and the freedom to explore every nook of the untamed West, and they stayed for the great story. When it comes to legendary first-person shooters, fans of the Call of Juarez series are often talking about how underestimated the game is. While the series has had its ups and downs in terms of quality, Bound and Blood is a fan favorite. Ray and Thomas McCall, two American Civil War Army deserters, go on the run in pursuit of rumored treasure in the game. One of the things that drew gamers all over the world was the game's compelling storyline, which was aided by the game's precise controls. Red Dead Redemption 2 is considered by some to be the best cinematic game ever developed. That statement is difficult to refute given the fantastic plot, wide-open environment, and occasionally distinctive but concealed cinematics. In a predecessor to the first Red Dead Redemption game, players take control of Arthur Morgan in one of the largest game settings ever built. Players fell in love with RDR2 almost immediately, with foes on all sides, betrayals at every step, and plenty of outlaw fun to be had.
Thank you for watching the video. If you liked the video, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to the page.